I'm his carer. I'm not his manager.
Yeah, she's beyond care. She's beyond manager.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, she takes
I need
care
to
of me
make
in
sure
ways
that he doesn't drip food on his shirt.
She wipes my ass.
Oh, dude, hey man, just get a bidet.
That's management of a different kind. I have a bidet.
When it squirts itself, yeah.
We just moved to a new house. It has a bidet. I haven't used it to squirt water up my ass yet.
You need to.
But like theoretically, I don't understand.
I feel like I will never use it.
I don't get it.
Listen to me.
It just makes it wet. It splashes shit all over your ass.
No. So it's a small stream. It's a small, very high pressure. It feels like good, and it literally just cleans it out in one way.
Okay.
You don't do anything.
What do you do afterwards? You just get off.
One to get rid of the water.
You can't apply toilet paper.
It's not
to
that
a
much.
wet ass.
Your butt, it's not like it sprays all over your butt.
Can I give you a detail about my life that you don't want?
About it.
I have a hairy asshole.
Dude, I mean, I take care of that too sometimes. You know how to get in there, right?
Well, I'm just saying.
You shave that a little bit.
You shave the asshole?
So it's like, I mean, it's simple, just kind of like how like a woman shaves her legs, right? I mean, you literally just.
I'm scared to shove a razor in there.
No, so you just prop up, right, and then you just kind of graze around it.
Like all.
No, you don't get. You spread.
That's right. Interesting.
This is on your stream, not mine.
No, that's good. These are the details that I want.
Let me just say, it's not part of my job as your carer.
Oh yeah, that.
Hila,
leave me that out
my
of
asshole.
That.
I need you to
You're
wax
on your
my
own.
asshole, Hila.
Oh, that.
You're
Well,
on
that would solve the issue because when I go in wet, it clumps.
Oh, brother, of course, it's bad. No, it's bad. That's why wet wipes are huge.
So if I had like a tight, clean, sweet little anus, then I could probably use a bidet.
Dude, you're in and
but
out.
does that mean that French people are all maintaining their assholes?
I mean, I think isn't that weird because they actually don't shave their armpits. That's like a thing.
Just the asshole.
Just the asshole.
Not
just the asshole,
armpit.
right? Keeping it nice and clean, dude.
Damn. So Ninja shaves his asshole.
Yeah.
Found it.
Oh, dude, it's nice and bro, it's like a turtle shell all around me.
Respect, bro. Speaking of assholes,
yes.
Jake Paul.
Story that I wanted to tell you, Ethan, about is that the UK is banning wet wipes.
I don't like that.
I don't know how you're gonna live once that happens here, but
well, I don't see that happening. This is America. This is the home of freedom and bravery.
They said many wet wipes are mistakenly flushed down the toilet after use.
See, that's the problem. We use flushable wipes.
But I think even we use too many probably. They say only one per flush.
And that's like how they say just take one Advil. And everyone takes like 5.
I think they really mean it.
They're just like covering their ass, metaphorically speaking and literally.
Either way.
But everybody takes like 5 to 7 Advil at once, right?
No. Either way, since they do not break down, they clump and congeal with cooking grease and other discarded items, and as a result, clog the world's sewer systems.
The world's?
The world's.
Holy shit. It almost makes sense that baby wipes, they're too good to last. We've told the story about how we destroyed the plumbing at our apartment in Israel.
Yeah. I don't know if we've talked about it here, but...
When we were living in Israel, we had just discovered baby wipes. And I don't think we were using flushable ones because we didn't know that was a thing. So we had like the big, crazy baby wipes, like really heavy cloth. And we were just really enjoying having our asses clean,
Yeah.
And a couple months, after living there, the whole area started smelling like raw sewage. Just like awful. And we were like, this is disgusting. What is wrong with this building, man? This is fucked up. And then a week later, there's a sign on everyone's door in the apartment. Whoever's using baby wipes has destroyed the building's septic tank. Please stop using baby wipes. And they had to do like major construction outside on the pipes and stuff. Did we stop using baby wipes?
We did back there. We had no choice.
I think that's when we got flushables. Speaking of the dark ages, we have one here about bidets.
What up, poops? This is Tommy Wami from Seattle. Just wanted to spread the good word of the bidet. If you guys had one, don't be afraid. The thing will clean your asshole. I, too, have a very, very hairy asshole. So give it a try. Get one of the warm water ones. Spray straight in your asshole. It'll be clean as a whistle.
I have a bidet, and it has warm water. I have never
tried
used it because I don't understand when you squirt it with the water, how do you clean? You have shitty water on your ass. I've been advised to use a wet towel.
My brother actually
towel?
really
What
wanted
is
to
that?
call in to explain.
Okay, so here's what I propose.
But he's not available right now.
He's on a flight.
Yeah.
Your brother, he is a unbelievable proponent of the bidet.
He thinks, though, even with the wet wipes, you're not as clean as you can get with a bidet. apparently.
I'm not. I just don't understand the process of drying your ass with shit in it. Like I take shit.
I don't know.
That shit gets caked on, dude.
Well, are you still supposed to use toilet paper in conjunction with the bidet,
Once it's wet, you can use toilet paper.
Or toilet paper first.
Toilet paper first, then give it a squirt.
Rinse down.
Well, what I want to do is bring your brother in. We can debate this. He can give me instructions, and then the following week I'll use it, and we'll come back and report it. Because I feel like the bidet, we need to get to the bottom of it.
He wanted to call in, and he's got notes already prepared. He's
really.
Yeah.
Well, I need to prepare. Shit, I need notes. You know what? I need to use. It's fucked up because your bathroom's the one with the bidet. We have 2 bathrooms, and now once I start loving the bidet, I can't be going over shitting and running between bathrooms. You think I'll just use yours?
I never thought it was mine anyway. It's a bathroom.
Okay, I'm gonna shit in your bathroom.
Hey, Ethan and Ela, love the show. Just want to say it's Jordan from Melbourne, Australia. Not to be confused with the Jordan that frequently calls in.
Sure.
Just wanted to let you guys know, just watch the previous podcast. I watch it while I work. I work for a major water company out here in Geelong, down in a little state of Victoria, down in Australia. And just we have a massive campaign going on right now where basically we just want to educate people and let people know that flushable wipes aren't actually flushable, even though they're advertised that way. So I thought I'd just bring that up with you guys, seeing as I've been working for this company for a while now, and it's pretty clear to everyone that works in this industry that they're not actually flushable.
Interesting.
Also, just wanted to say how much I love the show, and
thank you. Thank you for telling me how much you love the show, but you can't have it both ways. You can't be like, oh, crush your dreams, also a big fan of the show. I'm gonna cut you off there.
This whole thing with baby wipes, it's like
all of a sudden I talk about baby wipes and people are like, I've seen
no, it's just happening now everywhere where people are waking because they're advertising it as flushable.
Well, it's
not.
If flushable baby wipes are somehow like destroying the plumbing worldwide,
they are.
That's fucked up that these people are able to say, hey, flushable.
Yeah. That's why it's becoming illegal.
You know what I noticed on these packages of these? Yeah, maybe it's time to start squirting water up my ass.
Just straight up false advertising is what I want.
That's kind of what they say on the packaging is only one at a time. And I'm like, come on, you think I can clean up my asshole in one wipe? Get real. I'm flushing like 8 at a time.
Do you really? I don't.
On a real more. I would say 3 at most. I'll go 1. And I'll like conserve the space. I'll do like 5 wipes. You know what I mean? And then like if I have to go in for the second one, it's like all right. Usually I go in for the second one. If I have to go in for a third one, it's like oof, this was a third one. Third is like yeesh. But I usually wrap it up in 3.
I think.
I can't live without it now. I'm addicted to baby wipes. You don't understand. If I take a shit without baby wipes, it's you don't understand. I can't get my asshole clean. I'll bleed with toilet paper by the time it's clean. You don't understand.
So I think you gotta throw it in the trash can.
I don't like I gotta tell you, I don't like the idea of a bunch of shitty rags in a bin right next to me. But hey, sometimes you gotta do. Do you know what? Because the thing is, like, you've got your hand under there and you're wiping shit. And there's a real beautiful thing about just letting it go. But when you have to do all this, and then you bring it out, and you're confronted with what you've done.
For me.
You're confronted with what you've done. And then you have to do a whole new act of this. It's like, I don't want to see the murder scene
can't
again.
Say I relate to that.
I don't want to be confronted with my crimes.
When you wipe, you don't look at it?
I look. Yeah. You look at it?
Yeah.
Do you look every wipe?
Well, I don't know, but you got to check the progress.
Right. Certainly at the end, you got to know. Right.
So what's the difference?
Let me ask you, when are you done wiping? When there's no poop left, or will you quit when there's a little poop left? Or do you wipe until it's all clean?
No, usually there will be no poop.
Nothing left.
Unless
you go in, how deep do you go
in? Like I'm sick or something.
Right. If you have diarrhea, then you don't want to get too vigorous. But how deep do you go in when you're wiping?
What do you mean deep? Like,
well, because
where?
there's certain levels of deepness. Like you can do a surface level clean, but sometimes you scoop in a little bit for that extra. No?
No. What do you mean?
Sometimes you scoop. You don't know what I mean?
No.
Does anyone out there know what I mean? Sometimes you scoop a little bit.
No, no, you don't.
Well, okay. Sometimes you can rub a little bit deeper. All right, I guess so.
Oh, I just saw. I just missed a call from your mom, Ethan. But then she texts me. You rinse with the bidet and dry with the toilet paper, is what she's saying. So
That must be nice for her. My asshole's hairy. If wet toilet paper touches my asshole, it disintegrates and sticks to my hair. All right, let's move on.
Well, we should try it. It's actually.
I hear Dan talking.
Yeah,
to my mom.
I hear Dan.
My dad says, Mom, my mom wanted to call in about something. I was like, it's too off topic. My dad goes, what about how she lost her virginity? That's a funny story. I was like, no.
So your mom just called and she's got strong opinions on this. I don't know if you.
All right, let's take it. Put her through.
We gotta dial her in on your
okay.
laptop.
No, that's too much.
Okay.
Next time we'll be ready.
It sounds like we need a whole episode
Yeah.
about this debate. We
I
gotta
think
bring
this
in
is
English
gonna be
There's a
pretty
lot.
much the rest of 2018.
There's a lot.
It's gonna be. Yeah.
We'll have to get. It's gonna be like a full court case of like. We're gonna have plaintiff and defendant. We need to have representation. We have to have the
It's
great.
like both of your families. It seems like this is. there's
Yeah.
strong
No,
attitudes
but
in both of
everybody
your
agrees,
families.
but me. Basically, it's just me against the world as usual.
Well, I haven't tried the bidet either. Never. I'm gonna try it.
We should try it before we start.
It's kind of a calling that we just moved and now
Right.
we have it in our house.
It is a calling. It's a calling. Let's
Hey,
move on.
Ethan and Hilo, this is a Twitch thought here. Just calling in to get your thoughts on going from shit to shower, if that's hygienic, and if you've ever done it, Ethan. And Hilo, if he's ever done shit to shower, how do you feel about it?
Shit to shower is pretty standard.
Shit to shower.
You take a shit, you take a shower. I wouldn't do that unless it was just like running down my leg because I got shit to do. You know
Is
what I
he
mean?
asking about like no wiping in between?
That's a good question, but what I would guess is yes, no wiping.
Well, if you're okay with that, I mean, isn't that just
I would
isn't a shower
wipe.
just a giant bidet in a way?
Yeah, except that no, it's not. It's not.
I would definitely wipe.
I'm opposed to no wipe into the shower because you understand that. Well, it depends on the severity of your shit. How severe was your shit? Is the shit running down your leg and you didn't even do one courtesy wipe? Is there like a Psycho scene where blood's down the drain with shit on the bottom of your shower?
You left the question too open.
Yeah, expand more. Okay, what else we got? We're talking a little
Hey,
about
it's
poop.
JT from Los Angeles, and Ethan and Ela, I only had one question for you. When are you going to release the Soulful Antonio song?
So you guys talk about Browntown a lot? Browntown
Yeah.
and all that?
Yeah.
We do too.
You do?
Incidentally. A lot of feedback.
We got to go on a double date.
Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover. And one thing
Christina's favorite thing.
it's mine. Hila's not so much into it. I can't stop talking about it.
It's just my life.
You
You're
signed
just
up for
resigned to it at this point.
You know what you signed up for.
Another reason your father's upset.
It was
Like, he talks about poop all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't understand me, but he wasn't like that either. It wasn't like I wasn't talking about poop before we got married.
No, you were.
It wasn't like we got married and all of a sudden I was like, man, let me tell you about my.
One of our
this morning."
first
How
videos
we're-
on YouTube was you talking about how you wipe.
True.
Really?
And
Yeah.
and it's a debate that lasts to this day. So I wanted to ask you some wiping and pooping questions if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So first of all, tell me, do you use baby wipes?
No, but I do. I have used baby wipes, or wipe pack, outside of the house. At the
What do you
house, fantastic if that's if you're out in public.
Yeah.
And I have used baby wipes in some situations, like
Isn't it great?
traveling.
You start
fantastic.
dry, you end wet.
But the best by far is having a bidet or a washlet. I mean,
This is so good. I don't get the great debate we have on this podcast is baby wipes versus bidet. I don't get the bidet, and I feel like you're a hairy guy like me.
oh, it's disgusting
I have
down
a
there.
hairy asshole.
Yeah.
And I don't understand this process. We have a bidet in our new house.
Yeah.
And I've squirted water on I've tried it, okay? This is the update people are waiting for.
Yeah.
Everybody's been waiting for this update. I don't get it because it doesn't really clean the asshole. It just sprays. And then like, how do you dry
Explain
it?
to us.
Because
Let's
if you
hear.
put toilet paper on the asshole and there's all this hair here, it just bunches up and you've got a fucking paper mache
I hear
asshole.
you. I hear you. Come over and shit in my house, okay?
That good?
Yes.
Are you going to be there with me to walk me through it?
If you want me to,
Step-by-step
yes.
tutorial.
Well, tell me.
Okay, so first of all, you have different speeds, different temperatures.
entry level.
Are you doing like
We have different temperatures.
you have different
It's a
temperatures?
faucet.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a faucet.
Oh, okay. Nah.
But I'll tell you, it squirts like here.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't. You have to really like get in there for it to get
You're
where it needs to be.
you're at amateur hour. You
And
need to
it's
come
not-
over.
Okay, tell me about your bidet.
Okay, so I'm having another new one installed tomorrow.
That's
Oh,
dedication.
wow.
But I
Tomorrow.
have, I have two Toto Washlet E350Es. Not sponsors, but I'm just
we
telling you
gotta
the
write that
product.
down.
Okay.
Write it down.
And
Then take notes.
Yes. BioBidet sent me another one. That's the one going in tomorrow. So these Toto Washlets are game changers. I mean, you got.
What's the price tag?
I think what I heard was I went to one of their wholesale outlets,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me. I was like, because we rented a house once for a year that had one. So when we bought our house, I was like,
You needed it.
We are not moving in here without this.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, look at my chest, right? It's like, I mean, when I take a shit, it's like
I have the same.
it'd be like somebody just took a fucking birthday cake and smashed it on my chest,
Thank
and then they're
you.
like, clean it up with a piece of paper, you know?
But that okay. Go ahead. I'm not
So,
going to debate. Yeah.
Anyways, you have the remote here, right? You
On
can
the wall.
On the wall, and you can take it
Wow.
out, hold it if you want.
But wait,
We
what's
have
the
it
price tag?
mounted.
Give me a general range.
I think the wholesale. This is what they told us. The wholesale place said like it's like 1,500 or something like that if you go order it from their company, and that Amazon had them new, not used, for close to half that.
Used?
No, I'm saying I was making the point that it's Amazon,
Used
but it's
bidet?
new. Yeah, so
That's a
it's
marketing.
new. But I mean, if you want to buy
Okay,
mine,
no, that's fine. That's
so-
fine. We've got a reference here. It
and
says 1,000.
That's it?
Is this it?
Where
The
is it?
350? You said the
Toto.
350, right? Is
The
this one?
washlet, bidet, toilet seat, auto open and wait, that's just the seat, my dude.
No, there's the remote
Oh,
next
okay.
to it there, and yeah,
This is Amazon's choice.
So,
absolutely tremendous. So wait a minute. So you press your button.
Yeah.
They have rear or front wash, right? Because a lot of women prefer the front
so you've got a
wash.
jet on the front and the back. Do you ever double up?
I don't double up. I do use the dryer, the built-in dryer. Yeah. So what I do is there's soft pressure. So I'll run that at first, right? And just let that run.
No toilet paper at all.
I mean, sometimes if you feel like this is a real mud butt, I'll do like a cursory
Every
wipe.
time.
Yeah, where you're just like, I don't even look. I'm just like, let's get some of that chunk on.
You don't look?
But then,
You don't even peek at it?
nah.
I always peek. You have to
No.
at least take one look.
Sometimes I do, but sometimes I'm like, that's a disaster. And I'll just do like a cursory wipe. I'll do the soft run, which is warm, but kind of soft water for a while. And then I'll do a wipe.
Foreplay.
for a while.
Yeah, a little tease, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll do a wipe, and I'm like, is there more business to be done here or not? And if there is,
Wait. You give it a soft.
right,
You
a
give it a
soft,
tease.
and just let it run.
And then you give it a wipe.
Then I give it a wipe.
How do you wipe
This
a
is like
wet,
a
hairy
recipe.
asshole?
Like, how long do you let it
How
run?
do you wipe a wet, hairy asshole?
Well,
this is the X variable that I don't understand.
I think it's just a matter of you don't want it to be too thin, so maybe you wrap your hand a little bit, right? So
Right.
there's a little thickness
Right.
to what
So
you're
it
wiping
doesn't
with,
fray.
right? And then you
What
wipe.
you do like a dab or you get in there?
Depends on the day, but like today I did hot ones.
Right.
Yesterday, it's been a
Right.
fiery asshole of a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been kind of gnarly.
So
And-
take me
So-
through that wash.
There's no towel involved, is there?
what's that?
There's no towel involved.
Towel?
Yeah.
No.
You know these
No.
fucking
Right, okay.
freaks. They use a towel. That's another thing I don't understand. They take a white towel. Your brother's one of them. He's telling me he's got a towel that he dries off his asshole. I'm like, bro, you have
I don't know.
a shitty asshole hanging on your bathroom wall. You're telling me that's
What?
better? I know. This is what I don't understand bidets. That's why.
Is this what the Israeli people are like?
No, a lot of people do the bidet towel. I'm telling you, they have shitty hand towels draped on the wall.
And
of
I
the
never knew that. I never
Ugh.
used a bidet.
He's not the only one. They're
Use a washcloth in the shower?
No.
Yeah. Don't you remember as a
Weird.
kid staying at someone's house and they're like, I'm going to take a shower, and they're like, here's a washcloth. And you're like, I'm not
What the
poor.
fuck
Like,
do
what are
I
you
do
talking
with
about,
the-
dude?
I never understood the washcloth.
So
Yeah.
weird to me.
Yeah.
So, and I love whenever I say that, people get so upset and they're like,
Is it a
I
poor-
use a washcloth. I'm like, yeah, well, I
I
bet you
get
do.
it. I knew that about you just from looking at you.
Yeah?
Or just say that to I knew that about you.
Yeah.
Because you're a little strange.
You're a little strange, yeah. So, okay, back to the wipe though. So you get that So that soft run goes, you wipe, okay? Then if there's still something there, then I hit the
hit it hard.
Yes. And then it's like a little bit like a fire
Toxic
hose.
zone.
Yeah. It really revs it up. And I'm telling you, if you're a hairy dude, that thing
I love
will
that.
clean you up.
So the bidet that I've got seems more like a vag wash.
It's nothing.
Because
It's
you can-
just like a faucet at your
Okay.
at that level.
No, this is like pressure, real pressure, heat, which is important. You need to have warm to hot water doing this.
I'm going to buy
Shit
this.
at my house, bro. Come over whenever you
Give
want.
it a test drive.
Yeah, take it for a
We gotta
spin
do
before you
that.
buy it.
Absolutely.
We'll report back on the podcast.
Is the seat heated?
Yes.
Whoa.
And of course, also, oh my God, I discovered this on accident with that thing. First of all, the lid opens automatically when you walk into the room, right? So the lid is there. So if you want to sit down, you're ready. But here's the other thing. That remote, the top of it, which is mounted to your wall, lifts the seat. So when you go to pee, you just push it and it goes that, so you never have to lift up the seat.
did not.
You telling me I can drop
know
$1,000 for that?
That exists.
You call a plumber to install it?
You can have a handyman, a plumber.
Because someone's got to put their hands in a toilet bowl.
Yeah, it's
get a
nice to
jet.
clean it for them a little bit, but yeah, I know. Or just call
Our
someone.
toilet is pretty clean.
Yeah.
It's not.
I guess I'm not imagining it's not like there's shit stains in it, but I know what's in
Bro,
there.
I sat down. Okay, today. So I had a gnarly morning. You know, hot ones, dude.
Can't
like,
wait, by the way.
Yeah,
Cannot wait for
couple weeks, but so I went. I think twice. You know, I was like, this is bad, man. And then I'm getting ready to come here, and I'm like, oh man,
Still feeling the residual.
I just feel something. I gotta check out. And you know what I did? I just sat on that. I didn't do anything. I just sat down and let water run there for a while.
cool it off.
And then
What's for a while?
I checked out. I mean, 15, 20 seconds. I was just like,
Oh, I thought you were
it
going to say
feels.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you can let it run till it stops running, which I've done
It's got
before.
some kind of tank.
Yeah, it's got like a mechanism. Well, it's just like, I think it's after a minute, it'll just shut down.
What do you
just
feel
run
like
again.
when it runs out of water? What's the feel? You're like, I mean,
Yeah.
what, are you disappointed? Are you
Of
betrayed?
course. I feel a little disappointed, a little let
Do you have
down.
to sit and wait for it to recharge?
No, you just press it right away again. Yeah. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
It's just
not-
a mechanism so that it doesn't just keep running forever.
Like it takes a breath.
Yeah.
Takes another breath.
Goes right
feel
back
like
to work. Yeah.
This makes me think of George Costanza because he was always like in the chase of the perfect
The perfect public toilet.
public toilet, but this is like the perfect toilet.
I'm
Dude,
doing this.
If you tried to, yesterday, I had a break between that and something else, and fucking trying to take a shit in Hollywood in midday is one of the most horrible experiences.
I can imagine.
I mean,
Hollywood
like,
specifically.
Hollywood
Public
specifically.
is bad enough.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
even
competing
you
with
go into
Spider-Man.
you go into Starbucks in Hollywood, and they're like, "We have no toilet," and you're like, "What?" Like, you're Starbucks.
That's part of your service.
Yeah, and they're like, "No, we don't even have one." Just I ended up going to a Ralph's.
Whoa!
Yeah. I was like, I gotta go, man. Yeah,
That is
I've been there.
pretty horrific.
yeah.
I've been there.
Not a good
Ralph's
day.
probably not the worst.
No.
Starbucks would have been worse.
I've been to
Yeah,
one
in
that was
Hollywood,
really
yeah.
disgusting.
What?
I've been to a Ralph's.
shit in Ralph's?
I peed.
But you hover. You don't sit.
Yeah.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
do you do that? They hover. I don't get the hover.
They're special species.
They've
man.
got a whole thing going on back. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I still don't really understand the vagina after all these years.
If they really knew the extent to how disgusting we are,
All right.
most of them wouldn't even
Would never
associate.
happen.
Yeah.
That's got to be true.
Yeah. We're gross.
Well, I'm really excited to try that because I am so particular. Like I'm such a baby wipe fanatic that if I ever have to shit, and I'm sure you have this probably even
Yeah.
worse with this whole high tech toilet.
Yeah.
When you have to go without it, it's just like how do I?
It's
and the toilet paper. It's so
enraging,
ancient, bro.
It's enraging now.
It's like fucking sandpaper.
Yeah. When if I'm home for a while and then you go on the road, you're not even thinking about it. You're in a hotel and the first time you're like, oh no. And you feel uncivilized. You're like, what year did I just step into? I'm sitting here with just regular
After
toilet
all
paper.
those
I don't
years, we're
travel
still
without
fucking
baby wipes.
smearing shit in our assholes.
Yeah.
For all these years.
That's all you're
Got
doing, just
Netflix.
rubbing it all in there,
And you can never really get it clean with that. Do you ever get shit marks on your underwear with the bidet? Be honest.
I
see
can't,
hesitation.
I'm saying I can't think of seeing one. I also have no white underwear.
No,
So,
that's a fool's.
yeah.
That's a fool.
Yeah, none. It's like 96%
Advice
black.
to everybody.
Yeah.
never buy wet underwear. That shouldn't even be available for
Especially if
purchase.
you're a fucking hairy fat guy, you're crazy.
Jared probably has wet underwear.
Oh yeah, well now it's
Exclusively.
It's state mandated. But
True.
yeah.
A couple of things I want to ask you first, which has kind of become a thing with our show here. So this is something that we happen to talk a lot about, and I find it fascinating because it's so private, and everyone has their own different approach. How do you wipe your ass? How do you clean up? Do you use baby wipes? Do you have a bidet?
You're asking me about a lot of stuff that I already have severe opinions about, and this is great. I like this. It's like I prepared. Well, how do you wipe? First of all, how do you do it?
So the way that I do it is I love baby wipes. It changed my fucking life, bro. Because you go dry is a whole mess. It's just not feasible. It doesn't cut it. You try to clean, you know, it's like sandpaper. You ever bleed from your asshole from wiping too much?
Yes.
Isn't that the fucking worst?
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
The baby wipe, you go in dry, you end wet, you call it a fucking day. Now, there's been a whole debate about our baby wipes, because I have flushable baby wipes. Are they actually flushable?
Yeah.
That's a debate we have. A lot of people say it's destroying sewage systems.
Okay. So.
And then there's also a debate, because I want a thorough answer from you. Do you go from the front? Do you go from the back?
Back.
See, I'm an unusual breed. I go from the front. A lot of people, they reject me.
Oh, I never knew about a guy who did that.
So, like, that's what I mean.
So you end at your balls?
Hear that.
No, I lift the balls.
Yeah, I know, but you bring it closer to your balls.
My balls are not that. Well, you lift it up. You don't like. At most, I'll go like halfway up the chode.
It seems like so much more uncomfortable than
Just to be
go
safe.
from the back.
I don't get this.
You
This
don't?
is weird. You have
I
to
got a
do
good
like a
arch.
balance.
I got a good arch, though.
Because, like, are you sitting or are you standing?
You're sitting.
You fucking go under the balls?
Yeah.
Imagine what you look like, bro.
Well, people generally aren't watching me. Imagine how you look like this. This isn't a good
But
look.
at least that's kind of sexy and pretty. Like, ooh,
It's not.
You're like,
Not when I do it. Oh well,
It
when
could
you go, ooh, it sounds nice, but you could also go.
You're right. It has nothing to do with the sound effect. You're right. You're right. God damn, you're right.
But I'm just saying I get a lot of pushback on that. Okay? But I think
I like that you.
I own
owning
it.
it.
I own it
I like
because
that.
you cup the balls. The thing is, like, you can be quite comfortable at the
Don't
toilet.
you touch like the toilet with your hand?
Don't you? That's
No.
what I don't get about this. Doesn't your arm touch the bowl?
What
There's
I
more
don't get
space
is
from
no,
the
you just
back.
raise up a little bit more. But what I don't get is if you don't get it all, you're pushing. God, this is gross. You're
ahead.
pushing shit closer to your dick.
What is that like? What the whole thing is just about how close is shit to my dick? I mean, it doesn't touch my dick.
Yeah.
Just if it's
True.
an inch closer to my
True.
dick
True.
doesn't mean it's on
True.
my dick.
True.
But also, it's not so much that you're bringing shit closer. I mean, you're cleaning out your asshole. Are you bringing shit closer to your head? You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference? You're cleaning your asshole.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so all right, so I first of all, I'll tell you right straight up, fuck baby wipes. I don't like baby wipes.
Why?
Because I'm not ending with a wet asshole, dude.
It's moist. It's
No,
not
I've
wet.
used baby wipes. So here's the deal. I had a fissure or whatever once years ago.
A fissure?
Yeah, which is just like, that's why you bleed out of your butt.
It's just a cut on your
Yes,
ass.
right.
Because fissure sounds like you
No.
prolapsed.
No, that's different. That's not that.
You prolapsed.
Didn't do that, guys. but so the doctor was like, just use baby wipes and it'll heal quicker. So I was like, okay. So I used baby wipes, and then I was in an apartment complex at this time, and my toilet would get so fucking clogged. And I go down, and I'd be like, hey guys, my toilet's clogged, and they're like, oh, okay.
We're using flushables.
I don't know.
Probably not.
That's
No,
the
those will
problem.
fuck your whole world up.
So and then they were like, we found that you're using baby wipes,
Right.
and they were like, you can't use those in this apartment complex. And I was like, no, get better toilets. Like my doctor told me to use this shit. I didn't get that far.
But you know what you're supposed to do, technically? Throw them in the garbage.
Yeah,
Next year, fucking
shit on
toilet. I know. It's so gross.
Man. So look, I don't like baby wipes. I don't do them. It feels gross to
Do you
me.
look after every wipe?
Okay, so I used to, and I started taking this thing, which I guess is psyllium husk or whatever the fuck, or like Metamucil thing. Dude, I do wipe, but you don't even have to.
What is that?
You do.
You take a wiping supplement?
No. It's for your bowel movements, and it congeals it all.
What is
And
it called?
Metamucil. Psyllium
Did
husk.
this happen to time up at all with when you started like exercising?
No, I basically asked my friend about it. I was like, dude,
I eat
how many
burritos
times
and
do you,
shit.
how many times do you wipe? And he was like, 2. And I was
Wow.
like, hey, man, what?
Yeah.
Do you have an asshole?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I take the psyllium husk. I was like, oh. Because I would wipe like 30 times.
Okay, and so, yeah, no,
And
that's my
still
life.
be at a loss. I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, I guess I got to finish
That's
now.
how
I'm
you
late.
end up with a fissure.
So I take this, dude, I wipe once, and then I look, and I'm like, do I even have to wipe? And I just wipe another time for good measure. Dude, it's like, bloop.
So you don't need the baby wipe. You don't need the
I don't
bidet.
even, I mean, I wipe, obviously, but
You don't need the wet one.
no, you don't.
And your shits just go boop.
Dude, you should take the psyllium husk for real.
That's crazy.
How's this not? So let me ask you this.
I know!
You started taking it.
Yeah.
And how long after you started taking did you
2
notice?
days.
And ever since then?
All
Take
good.
it every day?
Yes. It changes your life.
Huh.
I'll show you what I take. I'll send it to you.
Why is that not?
I
if
don't
it's
know.
that revolutionary.
Never
I don't
heard
know.
about it.
I don't know.
Psyllium husk.
Yep.
You see how much you're like, oh, this is a weird conversation to have, but this is where you learn the most about life.
I mean, it helps you more than fucking. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, people are like, oh, you know, change the
Motivational.
policies in the world. You can't. You can change your bowel movement.
Right.
So
That's within our grasp.
Literally.
As of now. And literally. I wipe a lot. It takes a lot.
It doesn't if you take psyllium husk, dude.
Even if you eat awful.
Yeah. Bro, I would have to.
That's
you
fucking
know.
crazy.
35 times what? I could wipe. I just keep wiping. This shit was like.
Well, do you go in deep? Because there's different levels of clean. Like some people are happy, they go surface,
Nah, bro,
they do like
I
a
get
wax
it.
on, wax off.
I clean.
Yeah, I clean too.
I clean. I'm not going to walk around with anything.
I basically finger my asshole.
It sounds unnecessary.
I don't fuck around.
I don't fuck around either, man. That's why I take a supplement for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. And
I'll
I
send you a
love
picture of what
this dialogue is really
Yeah.
continuing. Because Tom we had on recently, and he was like, "The bidet changed my life." And the bidet I don't get because you're squirting water at your asshole. I've got an hairy asshole. That makes everything worse for me.
Yeah, I would think so.
If a baby wipe's too wet, I mean,
So,
you're squirting toilet water.
So
at
he
your
was showing us this luxury bidet with like a dryer too.
It dries your fucking
Yeah, I've
asshole,
seen
dude.
those.
It blows hot air
That's
at your
odd.
asshole.
I mean, I guess it's better than using a hairdryer.
you better hope you got all the shit if you're blowing hot air at it.
Under like this, lifting it up.
Oh, yeah. That's how I end every shit.
Yeah.
All right. That was good. That was fruitful. What was that called? Give me the name of that.
Psyllium husk.
I got it here.
I wonder if we should make our own brand of
Psyllium
Psyllium husk.
husk.
My face on it. I'll give you a percentage. Psyllium husk. This is important. Let me bold and italicize this. Okay. I'm going to underline it as well.
Mine's Metamucil, and it's orange. It's like an orange container that I use.
Psyllium husk. Here, let me pull it up because I think people here actually have a lot to benefit from this.
I think I
Psyllium husk.
found it.
Some of you guys will use it because I'm talking about it on the podcast, and you'll fucking think about me every time you take a shit.
There you go, man.
Whatever works.
This is it, apparently. It's like a grain or some shit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Whatever it is, it fucking works great in the asshole. Can I just eat this?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Is it just
It
fiber,
looks
dude?
like you can.
Is it
No,
just
it's not,
fiber?
No, it's not. Well, I don't know if that is, but the thing that I take is not. I mean, maybe there's, I'm sure there's stuff in it that's like that, but all I know is it fucking works, dude.
All right, I'm on it. If it works for me, then it works for anyone. Let me put it that
that's
way.
That's what I thought. And I was like, all right, we'll see, and it worked.
Psyllium husk, man. I want to snort that shit.
Yeah.
Would that help?
I think it would. Yeah, anything kind of helps.
Get it in there anyway.
Or in all your ears, orifices, or whatever.
Last week we spoke about Metamucil, which is what Chris.
This is what everyone's been waiting for.
Really?
Oh yeah. There's 30,000 people watching right now.
Really? Everybody's waiting for this.
This is waiting for this.
So it was recommended to me, and I bought it. It's kind of expensive, by the way. It was like $25 for like 300 capsules, and when you get the bottle, it says take 5 a day. It's like these huge pills. I was
Whoa,
like,
what?
I was like, Jesus, okay.
5 a day?
Yeah, I was like, damn. But then I was like, I'm not taking 5 of these. I'm not like a horse. It's like a huge pill of like wheat. It's like, yeah, of course it's going to clean my bowels. Why don't I just eat a banana at that point? Well, I'd rather eat a banana. Well, anyway, I take 2 pills, and this is a night where I'm going out to a party. And for dinner, I have pizza and I have alcohol. Now, for any mortal man, any one of us, this would result in an absolute catastrophe. A total wasteland, okay, of the anus and asshole area, frankly. Sometimes that shit's so disgusting when I have diarrhea, it sprays on my thighs, and I'm not going to lie.
What?
Sometimes it happens.
That's real?
Sometimes.
Shit.
I mean, sometimes you blast and it, hits the side of the toilet
Right. Oh,
seat.
the deflection. I just thought you were like a shotgun blast, and it was just
Yeah.
so wide. that-
No, it's a buckshot. And sometimes sometimes I'll be, when I have a meal like this, you're wiping, as I do, this way. Don't fucking hate on me. We're meant. By the way, Ian fessed up. He's a front to back.
He's a
back to front.
Yep. When you guys were arguing about it on air, Ian and I were arguing about it back here. I got to say too. I was curious. That night I went home and I tried it your way, and I got to say it's inferior.
It's not
Definitely
inferior. You're not used to it. If I tried it your way, it wouldn't respond. I have years, decades of experience wiping. It's muscle memory, Dan. What do you expect to go home and just live one evening in my asshole? And you think that's Dan? You don't know what you're talking about.
So I should give it another shot, huh?
And frankly, I'm in the middle of something. All right, I'm talking about my shotgun diarrhea. So the verdict is still. So you ever have a shit so nasty like you wipe, and then you're like, I better check my thighs and cheeks just to be safe. Sometimes that's reality for me. And this was one of those meals. So I take these pills. I took 2 of them, not 5, before I go out. Because when am I a fucking human garbage disposal? What am I taking, 5? It's a little ridiculous. And I have to say, the next morning, I had the shit just slid out of my asshole with elegance and grace and a supple glide, almost that as if to say, hey, it's going to be okay.
Wow.
And I went to wipe, and I wasn't a 1 wipe. It was some, but not a lot. I would say it was a 3 wipe. I don't necessarily have the courage not to end with a wet one. I ended wet because, that's just part of who I am. But I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked by that first day result. I was blown away. But since then, I've been taking it every day with my meal. And I have to say, I'm still not totally sold because it's a weird thing. Like, it's like greases your shit. It like slides out of your asshole like somebody sprayed, Pam on your anus. Like it's just it's like your anus, it's like your intestines is made of Teflon. And it's kind of a strange phenomenon, if I'm being honest. It just slides right out.
Wow. I wasn't curious before, but now that you've explained the Crisco ass.
No, I swear to God, if you try these, you will experience a difference in bowel movements. So on the bottle, it says it can take up to 7 days for your body to adjust to actually getting fiber for the first time in its life. So, I am enjoying it so far, and I'm gonna keep reporting back. But it's real interesting.
But it's a mixed bag. You're saying
it's not
been falling off a little bit after that initial.
No, it's been pretty good.
It's good?
It hasn't gotten better. Because I was like, wow, I had pizza and alcohol and my shit was this clean, but I've had good days and my shit wasn't better than that. You know what I mean? Which is what I was expecting. So I'm going to keep taking it. I enjoy it. I enjoy having my asshole basically, like a slip and slide, essentially. You know the slip and slides?
Oh, I know.
But do you know the ones where you hit the end and then you splash up and splash out?
It's
got
the
like
little ramp? Yeah,
it's got like an alligator's head. And it's like that. So I like it.
All right. I'm going to have to give it a shot.
I'm gonna sell so much of these fucking Metamucils, man. Where's my sponsor?
Hit
at?
us up, Bear or whoever it is.
When you poop, do you wipe forward or backwards?
Front to back.
Front to back. So you
balls to back.
You go like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do?
Listen, it's a whole thing,
Sideways?
but I I go back to front. I go under the balls, and it's really a point of contention here on this podcast. But
You're fucking weird.
That's a weird one.
What if you drag shit into your balls?
Bro, what if you drag shit up your ass crack?
Then you can just keep wiping.
But do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. I have control, dog.
I'm weird.
You streak shit up your ass crack?
All the way up
It's
the
called
back.
control, dude.
No, all the way up the back. Leave a good scent.
Do you use baby wipes?
No.
You go all dry.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a messy situation, there's a sink nearby. Just like dab it up.
With your hand?
No.
The toilet
Wet
paper.
the toilet paper.
Because,
what is wrong with you?
because I can't wet toilet paper because my asshole is hairy and it sticks to the hair and gets dingleberries. But you have a clean asshole.
That sounds like a fucking you problem, man.
No, I mean
shave your ass.
Do you shave your ass?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Damn.
You got to keep things trimmed.
See, but how do you safely shave your asshole?
With very precise tools.
What? Tell me, because I'm a man that needs to learn.
I don't know, man. I don't want to like Dollar Shave Club.
Do you use a razor?
No, not that fucking weird.
Well, that's what I'm concerned about
I'm
because
not like
I
a
don't.
bald baby's ass.
You manicure with scissors or what?
I mean, whatever gets the job done. Whatever's in the house. Hedge clippers, lawnmower.
Huh.
So
you don't use a razor and get in there?
No, Jesus,
Okay.
I'll tear my
that's
asshole.
what I imagine. But the thing is, even if the assholes are short, I feel like it still gets stuck.
I don't know.
The situation is clearly different.
I love that I could just be lying right now as well and dragging you down a rabbit hole.
You're not lying.
I'm not lying. No. If you have a hairy ass, shave it.
No, the thought never crossed my mind, to be frank with you. I know I actually had guests here who they shave their asshole too to help the situation down there, and I think that would be a huge life improvement for me.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how to get in there. Do you put a mirror on the ground? Do you lay on your back and look at your asshole in the mirror? I mean, how do you do it? How do you get the vantage point?
I think you just guess.
You guess?
You don't, it's like, what's there to mess up?
Like this?
Do you have a fucking prolapsed ass?
No, but like...
Hemorrhoids sticking out?
I don't know. It just seems like a more delicate job than just
Just go
blindly
to
getting
a
in there.
lady, get it waxed.
Wow, that's fucked.
Just take a page out of Philly D's book and just jump into it.
Just get right into it.
Get filled in.
I don't think that's what he was talking about.
It probably is. He seems like a clean
I'm
man.
fascinated by this because this is something that, generally isn't talked about, but everyone has really
No, we need to be
fascinating-
positive male role models right now.
Yeah.
Half my audience are freaking out right now. I didn't need to know. Yes, you did.
The fanfic just got a whole lot weirder.
Just sodomizing it after shaving each other's asses.
Ooh, I didn't say that.
Oh, God, I just give people ideas.
One thing that I did pick up from having this conversation I'd like to pass on to you and actually some of our listeners who are probably waiting for updates. Metamucil, have you heard of that? It's a fiber supplement made of this thing called psyllium husks. And it really tightens your
shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so I found that it's been a really great, beautiful thing. Take a pop of a couple of those in your mouth
And
every
it's
day.
just fiber. It's supposed to be
But
good.
it's
Yeah,
anyway.
maybe if
fiber.
your diet was just balanced, you wouldn't have slurry coming
No,
out
it
of your
helps.
ass.
It helps. I mean, sure, but it helps. It helps.
Stop eating gyros all the time and...
Euros. You're not from LA.
No. What,
Burritos.
avocado
Burritos.
toast?
No. Avocado toast, I'd be shitting like a dream.
Burger.
Fucking
Burger and burrito.
salsa.
In-N-Out.
Salsa
Yeah.
doesn't help. Do Irish people fuck with spicy food?
No, actually. I do.
What do you
I
eat
love
in
spicy.
Ireland? Like, what's a dish that like people fuck with there?
Yeah, we don't really have like traditional dishes.
Now, moving on to something more interesting than that, somebody emailed me over the past couple of days, an email that kind of stood out to me and sort of shocked me. He said to me, "Hey, I've been listening a lot to your conversation about wiping and anal, cleanliness and hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you know what I do is I nair my asshole. I was like, whoa. Nair is a topical cream that you apply to the hair, and then basically it burns it off and you just wipe it clean. So this guy was like, I use sensitive Nair on my asshole ring and I wipe the hair out. I was like, whoa, that is so insane and hilarious. I think I have to try it.
And I think you shouldn't, because this stuff is like, you could burn your skin. I didn't know what it was, so I went on Amazon just to check the reviews. And like most of the reviews are pictures of people who got burned.
Did you see any assholes?
No.
The asshole is more resilient or less resilient?
Less.
You know, really? Because it touches shit. I think they would have extra layer of protection.
No.
Huh. Well, I think that's part of the charm is that, I mean,
charm.
Hila, first of all, this is the
Very
pursuit.
charming.
I'm in the pursuit of knowledge. This is like forbidden fruit, forbidden knowledge.
Mm.
In the biblical...
You're on a mission.
It's more important. It's not just a mission. This is God's work.
You're God's messenger.
If you read the Bible, the story of Adam and Eve, the apple is the forbidden knowledge. People don't always talk about how they wipe their ass and clean their ass, and these are important things that we need to collectively share our knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So I think of myself as kind of a trailblazer, of a kind of a Magellan,
Mm-hmm.
a
What is
Christopher
that?
Columbus. I don't know. I think he was someone who explored.
Okay.
I'm an explorer. I'm kind of a Darwin, if you will. I'm a great thinker. They said Isaac Newton said of himself, I'm not a giant. I just stand on the shoulders of those before me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing.
And how is that related
Because
to you?
I'm not an ass-wiping giant. I stand on the shoulders of the wealth of knowledge of those who have come before me. Nobody has dared in the history of mankind, as far as I can tell, to collect this knowledge and to share it with the world. This is important stuff, Hila.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the pursuit of the forbidden fruit and the biblical tale of Adam and Eve, nair, is much the same. And so I will nair my asshole.
In Hebrew, nair is like something you put inside your asshole.
Really?
When you
How
like...
coincidental. What is it?
Let's say you need to take a pill, but through your asshole,
it's
you
a,
know,
it's
like medicine.
What would you call it? Suppository?
Yeah. So that's called nair.
Oh, that's such.
So the first time you said it to me, I was like, "What do you mean? You got?"
That's almost a sign from God. I mean, Hebrew is God's language, right? So nair, in a way, was almost the destinal use of nair was of the ass. So you're kind of supporting my
I'm not
my
at
journey.
all.
Well, I think
Definitely
before
not
Tuesday,
supporting the
I think this
journey.
week I'm gonna nair my asshole. For better or worse, if it burns, if it cures, I mean, I have never had a wipe in recent memory that wasn't hairy, and I think that this could be a game changer.
Has the Metamucil been helping you?
Love it. It's not a cure-all. Like a lot of people are asking for updates on the Metamucil, which is this fiber supplement.
I've been taking it too because it's also just fiber,
Mm-hmm.
which should be good. But like when I didn't notice any difference in my
Really?
Yeah.
See, the first time I took it, I swear to God, it was like Teflon colon. I just slid right out.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not the end-all situation like Chris had.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hybrid situation. I'm using less baby wipes, but I'm still ending wet. It's possible he takes more because there's these huge pills, and they say you have to take like 4 of them.
I've been taking
I was like,
2.
whoa. Yeah. Well, I'm curious. What do you guys, I want not just the great thinkers who join us here today. I'm looking for the great thinkers out there, the great minds out there that have interesting wiping techniques.
The intellectual dark web.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, give us a ring today, 808 Hot Meme. We're looking for great thinkers. I did want to ask you, I have a whole lot to get to, but since we're talking about Secret Time, now on Netflix, Bert Kreischer, we had spoken, I saw you do a gesture in the special where you're talking about the Alabama wet wipe.
Yep.
Okay, but the joke was great. But what piqued my interest was this.
Oh my God!
Is that when you went to
my
wipe?
God. Oh my God! Oh, you fucking jerk! Can I tell you? It's so natural because I wipe from the front.
I wipe from the front.
I'm
a front wiper.
Yeah, me too.
That's
my wiping hand.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, because
I hope that turns into a thing that kids do. They go high five and they go wiping
hand. Yeah, and you go.
Curry.
I've been discriminated against for front wiping. I've been ostracized.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at the forefront of an important movement.
I love that you noticed that.
Well,
I actually did.
Hila noticed that.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, Ethan, he just wiped from the front.
And I was like, well, and I feel if I'm being, and I don't want to flower this up and make hyperbolic statements, but I feel like Rosa Parks of the wiping movement for men.
Can I tell you the word I always thought? I'm a forerunner.
Yeah.
I always felt like a forerunner of wiping.
Yeah. Do you lift the balls when you wipe?
Of
You
course
have
I do.
to.
Yeah. I lift and pull to the side. I'm getting that old.
You know, right. I
go-
wrap. You can wrap them around the hand at
I
some
go
point.
I go in and at it. I like you're lighting a match, right? Like I go. I don't drag. Everyone's like, don't you shit all over your balls? Oh yeah, I drag it up my stomach.
It's like, yeah. I said, oh, don't you wipe shit up your back? What's wrong with you?
No.
I've been doing this for decades.
I literally cannot wipe from the back. I don't.
I try. It's insane. What do you stand up?
Yeah, dude,
What is
like
this?
like an
You're
animal.
like a fucking idiot.
If you walk in on me wiping, I look discreet like a
I'm
princess.
chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah.
If you walk in on Segura wipes from the back and he just goes,
Imagine you have to, and you look at your toilet paper
It's
when you wipe.
really
So it's like,
not
oh,
that complicated.
You have to stand up. There's not that much space back there.
No,
You're gonna get
you-
shit on your ass.
but
the
you
toilet
wipe
bowl
from
seat.
the front half
You're
the
a
time.
lady.
No.
No,
You
ladies.
wipe your vagina from the back? You go,
Ladies do that because you're not.
You wipe your vagina from the back?
Because you don't want to risk
The
the,
ladies-
opportunity of something from like a germ.
Oh, you
The
everything
ladies.
back.
The ladies are supposed to
Yeah.
pull it back
Everything back.
away from the.
Wow.
That's what the ladies do. But
I
men,
thought you went fronts, backs.
can I tell you an anecdote
Nah.
that I've never said?
Please.
It's always
This conversation was sprung out of one time I was in college with all my friends, and one of my friends was telling a story about how he had a friend with one arm, and I said, "Wow, how does he lift his balls up when he wipes?" And I was with like 4 other friends, and they all went, and they all were back wiping psychopaths, and they all said, "What?" They're like, "What the fuck?" And
Fucking genius. That is a genius. I would pay, no joke, I would pay 2 gigs salary to be in a time machine in that room with you guys and the look on your face. How does he lift his balls when he wipes his ass? And then watch the,
and then, well, everybody was making fun of me because they were all back wipers. And the thing that was crazy about it is that we didn't know each other existed. There are 2 types of people in this world, right? And they don't know they existed until I'm, again, the Nelson Mandela, I want to say, of ass wiping.
dude.
And I've opened this dialogue.
Thank you. I hope that we find people like us and we can share our own secrets.
Well, I took a poll on Twitter today because I wanted to get to the heart of this.
Yeah.
60% from the back, 40% from the front. So we're not that rare of a species. That's almost a perfect split.
I once brought it up on stage because I did the joke, and someone goes, "Oh, you wipe from the front?" I don't even think of it. It's just how I wipe. And I go, "Yeah, how do you wipe?" And the guy goes, "I swear to God," he goes, "Side to side."
That's the most fucked one.
I was like, "What?" Like, you go, what?
Does he mean like
side?
this?
I go, "But what? Where does your hand enter?" He goes, "It doesn't matter. It's side to side."
Was this a bit of a heckle?
What?
No, it was in Atlanta. And I was like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I have always been. And here's the other thing: is my dad. We talk about this with my family, and my dad goes, "Oh, who wipes from the front?" And I go, "Dad, you taught me how to wipe my ass. You were there the first time I did it. Why didn't you stop me then and put me on your right path? This is where I'm at."
My dad had the same conversation because he's listening to the podcast, and he goes, "I failed you as a father." And I'm
You
like,
just said that this week.
and I'm like,
Are you
I'm
serious?
your son, dude. I don't know how I learned to lift up my balls and scoop out the shit.
Yeah.
I picked that up from somewhere, or maybe you didn't fucking teach me. Yeah, you did fail me.
Yeah.
And by the way, my method of wiping that I learned on my own is better.
It's 100.
Shit hand high
Shit
five.
hand high five. Fuck yeah. My way of wiping is so much better.
Superior.
Yeah.
You can't get the fuck out of it. You go wet, you end wet, or you end dry. Are you pure dry, or do you use a baby wipe?
Oh, it's an Alabama wet wipe.
You actually do that?
Yeah, it's a truth. It's a truth.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's serious. Try it. When
Do
you're
you-
in a
don't you have a
bind,
hairy
when you're
asshole?
yeah. Now,
But doesn't it stick?
Okay, so if we're gonna get into the semantics of this,
Yes.
when you're in a bind, okay, road trip, gas station, the paper, toilet paper, like that's like you
Sandpaper.
can legit write
Yeah.
scrolls on, like
Right.
take that, you fold it. You need a clean side. You need a straight up clean side.
Right.
Fresh piece of loose leaf. Just a little bit of a spit. It's cool if it's got a little bit of a little bit of consistency to it. Hear me out. It's my asshole,
You
okay?
gotta drink some water.
And then go in and just give it a good one. Don't go back and forth at it because that's when you start losing paper and ass hairs.
So I think where you're advantageous is that you're using the toilet paper as you described.
Yeah, I don't know. If
The scroll paper.
With
Made me think of the Torah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't use the actual Torah.
Yeah, that would be inconsiderate. But
But now I got the water spraying toilet.
okay,
seat,
you got the bidet.
and now that I have
bidet.
that, I'm just
Life changing.
yeah. Sometimes
Was that from
I've been
Tom?
hands free for like 2 years.
Did
You don't
Tom...
even wipe?
I've had days where I'm like, I'm gonna roll it. I think I got everything.
Oh.
Do you get shit streaks on your underwear?
I don't wear underwear.
Oh.
You get shit streaks on your pants?
I don't know. They're too dark. I don't know.
Man, you are living wild and free.
Yeah. I'm a forerunner.
And was that a Tom Segura thing?
He,
Because he's a bidet boy, I know.
He got the bidet first, and I went to his house. I walked into his bathroom, and his toilet opened like, "Hey man, you got a shit?" Like just out of nowhere. "Hey, you got a shit? Lights on.
Yeah.
We're streaming."
Right.
And then I was like, and then I took a shit in his house, and I came out, and I didn't even say anything to him. And he goes, I go, "Dude," he goes, "I know, it's amazing, right?" And I was like, "Whoa, where did you get that?" And he was like, "Dude," gave me the name of his place. We redid our house, and I told my wife, I go, "I want one of those toilets." But I had seen them in Japan. I'd gotten them in Japan, and I was so obsessed with them in Japan that I would sometimes sit on my toilet and relax and just have it hit me in the butthole. Just sit there, just going, "Oh
my God."
For all the years it did get hosed down, just really.
We had this conversation with Tom, and a
Yeah.
bidet company sent us one of these toilets.
What's the name of the place? I know the place.
Bio bidet?
It's the same ones we got.
No way.
Yeah, I'm guaranteed.
So I got it. I just need to install it.
Yeah, we need to install.
It's a little complicated to install.
Yeah.
I need a plumber,
That's
right?
You
what
need a
it-
plumber and you need an electrician.
I don't install shit.
Because you got to have a
It's
plug.
a two-man job.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could? I mean, you seem like a handy guy. Can you do stuff, or is it complicated?
No, that one's really you got to rewire your
High-level
house.
shit.
You need a plug inside your bathroom, and then you need a separate entrance for the water to go up. Like, it's really
the whole
complicated.
thing.
Yeah.
We got
Spare
to
no
do it.
expense for the ass massage,
Dude,
asshole massage.
It is so. It's gotten to the point, not even joking, that sometimes, like, when I was on the road doing Travel Channel, like, I think right towards the tail end is when I first got him was in Japan when I was doing Travel Channel. Is that I go in with a bottle of water and just squirt like I was in my jailhouse enema. It was like, oh,
That's funny. I would never think to do that.
But
Yeah.
would you wipe when you did that?
yeah, I definitely wiped when I did that. Yeah.
Do you not start dry before the first squirt?
Oh, I don't know. I
There's
let
enough pressure, huh?
Oh,
It's like a power wash.
It's got so much pressure, it can break the O-ring sometimes, and it turns into an enema. I'm not even joking.
What?
I've definitely had to break the O-ring, where it gets inside you, and you're like, okay, that's coming out. You're like, whoa, but it's warm, so it feels good, and then it's just jump starting the next one.
It's like a water pick.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot like a water pick.
Whoa.
Can I tell you the invention I want? I want a water pick inside my shower, so when I'm showering, I can just water pick my teeth. Just I love
and
water
then
picking, and then might as well clean it out, right? Extra long arm, be like, let's hose him out too.
Switch between the two mouths. Nairing my asshole.
This is what we all came for.
A lot of debate over last week about wiping techniques, about how best to approach the asshole, how best to clean it, how best to manicure it. I received an email from somebody that said they nair their asshole and that it changed their life for the better. I was so intrigued because it was so insane, so preposterous of an idea that I thought I had to try it out. Ela says, we are talking about nairing my asshole, so if everyone could please focus on what's
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
So anyway, I was going to nair my asshole because it just seems so insane. I was like, for the sake of the show, let's do it.
Yeah.
But the other side of me was like, this is kind of a really weird, insane thing to do.
And you could burn your skin.
Yeah, and the asshole is pretty sensitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, from what I understand. But then, I had a feeling that this guy was fucking with me.
Yeah.
He seemed genuine, but I can see someone be like, I'm going to get Ethan in Nair's asshole. Knowing full well that would ruin my life. So another great fan emailed me and was like, dude, do not Nair your asshole. And here is why. And he sent me this Craigslist story that was so funny. I had to read it to you guys. I had to share it with you guys. So for now, this story alone put my Nairing my asshole
on hold.
On hold. I'm still open to it, frankly.
We got the product at home.
Yeah, I have the product. I got 3. I don't know why on Amazon they made me buy 3 bottles. So it looks like I'm this fucking weird guy that's just like, I have an apocalypse stash of Nairing my asshole. Look, the world may be ending, but my asshole is going to be clean.
One of them was called Balls Bomb.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to say, in my pursuit of a sensitive Nair that wouldn't burn my asshole, I found a product called Balls Bomb. That's made for applying to your balls. Balls Bomb. I was like, I gotta buy some Balls Bomb. So I don't know. I've got Balls Bomb.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of just getting it, just seeing what happens. But you guys read this and tell me. I don't know. This spooked me most definitely, and it rings so true. Let me zoom in on this. So this was from Craigslist. It's called Warning. Don't shave that hair. I've recently made a mistake in my life, and I offer my story to you that you may learn from my error. It all started, as many things do, with me having trouble shitting.
Did you write this?
No. Dan, I think we need some kind of music.
What kind of music?
What kind of story is it? I mean, is
I
want to
play. Can you play sad violin?
let me try and find some.
No, I was not constipated. This was not a regularity problem, but a matter of technique. It seems my ass hair had grown to such a length that my tiny grogans were constantly getting tied up in the matted jungle between my ass cheeks. It led so much frustration, with me knowing that I still had something to drop, but not able to shake the tenacious turd loose from its butt hair dwelling. Eventually I would have to do 2 things, either reach down with some paper and try to pinch off the lingering loaf, which required careful precision to avoid smearing the creature over my rear, especially since I had no way of seeing what I was doing, or just go for broke, start wiping, and hope that I could remove all the leftover fecal matter before the toilet reached its can't-be-flushed threshold. I was contemplating this problem. This is very long.
Yeah, can you cut to the...
Can I paraphrase? Here, let me paraphrase. So, yada, 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 he did the deed. Now I have great respect for anal hair. Like everything in this world God created, it has its almighty purpose in existence. It was only after I had removed it that I started to learn how much I had been taking it for granted. For one, it provides friction. I learned that this next day, when I walked out into the sun headed for class, after climbing 2 flights of stairs and starting to sweat, I started to notice something unpleasant. The sweat was accumulating in my crack and was causing the unpleasant sensation of my 2 ass cheeks sliding past each other with every step. I thought about going to the bathroom and starting to wipe it off, but I had to go to class. I thought eventually it would dry. Unfortunately, it did dry, but only after mingling with the microscopic shit molecules lingering around my brown starfish. Yes. When I stood up after class, my ass cheeks were stuck together in a slimy, sticky shit sweat combination. As I made my way back to the dorm, it started to itch. God, did it itch. I felt like a swarm of ants was making its way up and down my crack, fighting to keep from jamming my hand down there and scratching away. I rushed back to the dorm. Unfortunately, again, this excretion caused me to sweat, and when I finally reached my room, my cheeks were sliding back and forth against each other like a pair of horny cane toads. I quickly dropped my pants and attempted to dry my ass by sticking it in front of a fan and spreading my cheeks. As I pulled the 2 mounds of flesh apart, a horrible stench burst free and filled the room. Every dog within 4 blocks started to howl. I had the worst of it as the ripe aroma of festering shit and sweat went into the fan and blew into my face.
Oh my
I
God.
fought to keep from heaving as I sat there fighting vomit and my ass cheeks spread and dripping with the concentrated aroma of my body odor mixed with the tangy smell of my own shit blowing right into my face. I only had one thought. I will be like this until my hair grows back for weeks. Later on, trying to deal as best I could, wiping my ass at every opportunity, I discovered another wonderful use for this ass hair ventilation. I attempted to launch a fart, only to get it stuck between my ass cheeks. Apparently, with no hair, the two pink twins can get vacuum sealed together, and the result was a frustrating fart that slid up and down between my cheeks like a lost gerbil. As if there wasn't enough, I am now enduring further torture. As anyone who has ever shaved anything knows, when hair is growing, it becomes stubble. I imagine your ass having the texture of a Brillo pad. Well, that is what I'm dealing with now, is a hellish torture, and there are times when I just look out the window and contemplate why I shouldn't just jump out and get it all over with.
Oh my God.
Rather than endure this agony. Friends, do not shave your ass hair.
Wow.
But, Stacey, thank you. Thank you for that anecdote. But what I think about is,
I love the part where he was almost vomiting.
yeah, I definitely get that. Like, but he shaved. Okay, I'm nairing.
Nairing is like shaving.
But
I'm
so
telling you.
the stubble, I won't deal with the stubble. Well, it will grow back. So basically, once you nair your asshole, you're stuck in a vicious cycle. Because once that stubble grows in, and I can only imagine your asshole itching with every step. You're back in there nairing. You're stuck in the nair.
You're stuck in a loop.
Yeah. I'm going to be doomed to a hairless asshole forever, or I'm going to have to, like, take 2 weeks off.
Not
just
to
lay in my
mention
bed.
that you could burn yourself.
Right.
I keep telling you because I saw in the
But
Amazon
but
reviews.
it's so entertaining to be like, okay, guys, I naired my asshole. I feel like, but then I also don't want to be the guy that naired his asshole. You know? What if I ball bums my asshole?
It's the same thing.
I do fear of the shit and sweat
And
potion.
the potential vomit.
Wouldn't it be so great to hear you talk about the smell of my shit and sweat?
Me?
Though? Yeah, because you'll be there.
I'll not be there.
Yeah, you're gonna leave
I
me.
will be out.
He was gonna leave me if I. Damn, was doing it for you, man.
I was not asking for this.
Well, I'm still intrigued, but the guy definitely spooked me straight.
I do want to tell you that the poll that you did on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
There has been an update with the numbers.
So, let's open the poll, actually. So I was so interested in this debate we've been having with from the front or from the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, as I said, there's two worlds of wipers, and they don't even know that they exist. And I've felt like an outcast my whole life for lifting up my balls and reaching under there, right? And so I said, I go to the H3 Podcast on Twitter, the H3 Podcast, and I ask our loyal fans, how do you wipe your ass? From the front or from the back? And it may surprise you, but we have a lot of results here. First of all, 66,534 people participated in this. So thank you. I feel like this is an actual legitimate census of the American public. Like,
and this is for men only because women only have one option.
They're supposed to wipe away from the vag.
And I do love the top comment here. I don't think men wipe. Amanda said.
Well, I don't know who the fuck she's been with, but she's had some foul relationships. Maybe she dated that guy we were just reading. Really? Every time I've been with a guy, it just smells like ass and sweat.
So last time it was 60-40, now it's 61-39.
I feel like it's being brigaded by the front wipers. But anyway, 39% wipe from the front. Those are like-minded brethren who lift their balls and perform a scoop from the front. It's really a scoop the way I do it. It is. It's a scoop. It's a strategic scoop. It's a skilled scoop. It's a scoop that I've been developing for a long time. You lift the balls, you scoop, you're clean, baby. You scoop the shit out. This is a smear. I don't know what this is. You can't scoop
Not
it in the back.
a smear.
But 61%.
It's a wipe. It's a traditional wipe.
Maybe, but I like scoop. You want to scoop out. When you're dealing with a hole, you want to be scooping out. You can't wipe a hole. You scoop out of a hole. Am I right? 39% of you know exactly what I'm talking about. 61% of you wipe from the back. And that's pretty, and I have to say, I'm kind of surprised by how many of them are out there like me that wipe from the front.
Me too.
That's pretty, I mean, that's really close to 50%. That's a 10% variance we're talking about. So speak up, front wipers. Don't leave me in the trenches scooping grenades out of my ass. Okay? Help me represent to the world that we are out there. We are strong. We are people, and we have rights.
We are Papa John.
And go to savepapajohn.com and use butter, garlic. I've heard that butter garlic sauce is so powerful it actually can act like Nair and burn the hair right off your skin. I'm going to try putting butter garlic sauce in my asshole tonight, see if that works. So I thought that was an interesting scientific experiment. We should do more polls because I feel like we're actually making an important contribution to science here.
Great.
Dude, we are really, I feel like we're doing important things here. This is way more than an experience. We have transcended experience and time. This is the H3 podcast, fully enlightened moment of science and clarity. We'll be right back after this break. To me, it looks really bad. How does she, when she shits, it must be like a long way to the toilet. There's like a lot of space between the ass cheeks because it's so big. She must have to like, either she spreads open the ass cheeks super wide, or she's getting shit streaks on the inside of her cheeks.
I did not think about that.
Think about it. Also, these days you have to have like a 10-inch dick just to get inside of her.
Wouldn't you have to discuss with her wiping?
You got Kim Kardashian on the line? Yeah. I'm not sure that's a conversation she's ready to have with me.
No, she would not.
But seriously, like, how do you even have sex with a girl that fat? It's like the barrier for entry is like 8 inches plus.
I don't think it works like that. I think the fat goes like sideways more.
Have emails, questions, concerns, you want to hear us talk about something, make sure to email podcast at h3productions.com. I have got an email to close up the show today from a sweet young man named Daniel. Now, Daniel, like many of you out there, are young men, impressionable minds who are looking for answers and better ways to live a more holistic, natural life. And he heard our discussion, mine and Bert's, about wiping, how we wipe from the front. We march to the beat of our own wipe. We march from the front. Others, they wipe from the back.
The normal.
Well, normal is a subjective term, Elon. I wouldn't go that far. Say a normal. I mean,
the standard.
Body positivity, Elon. So I'm going to read this email. I thought it was a great email, and I wanted to share it with all you guys. And it really it created a new dimension on this whole conversation about front wiping versus back wiping.
Okay.
Something that I had, which was an unintended consequence, but a wonderful consequence of it. So let me begin here. Dear Ethan, for 25 years, I have been a back-wiping Neanderthal. Today, I am proud to say that I have thrown in the toilet paper and have committed to front wiping moving forward.
Wow.
I was first introduced to front wiping in high school when a participant on a reality show revealed to his peers that he wiped from the front. I, like the other people on the show, was disgusted by the thought of it. It garnered the typical reaction that most unenlightened people have, where they imagine smearing feces up their ballsack. Out of my own curiosity, I tried it one day and confirmed my own suspicion that it was an insufficient way of cleaning my ass. And due to my own naivety, however, I now realize I was doing it incorrectly by converting my own stand-up back wiping technique to a front style that was wildly uncomfortable. Fast forward to 10 years later, and I'm a big fan of your show. I was disappointed to be faced with the issue once again. You spoke with Tom Segura and Christina. I found myself disagreeing with you, as I had already settled this debate myself as a teenager. It was not until your episode with Bert Kreischer that I was willing to give front wiping a second chance. When I learned that you remained seated through the experience,
Oh.
I realized I had made a mistake in my past experience. Then, something that either you or Bert said really clicked with me. It does not make sense to wipe a hole. It needs to be a scoop in order to clean. And I do believe that was me
That's
that
so
said that.
gross.
After this, I was ready
It
to
needs to be a
truly...
goop.
Hila, please, we're talking about scooping. This is personal and spiritual. After this, I was ready to truly open myself to change in my wiping technique. While it felt a bit weird at first, I have been blown away by the results. First off, it is more a natural reach, as opposed to the awkward and standing up and reaching backward.
You don't need to stand up. I stay seated.
A lot of
when
people stand up. You guys back there, do you stand up when you wipe from the back?
It's more of like a slight lift and
You
kneel.
lift.
Yeah, I mean,
You
yeah,
lift.
It's not a full
I
stand.
stay
It's definitely
seated.
not.
You lift.
I mean,
Well-
it's still technically seated, I'd say. Somewhere in between.
It's a lift. A lot of people
Now he's
stand.
got to
a lot
try
of
the
people
back
lift.
wipe again.
Can I?
sitting.
This is emotional.
Okay.
This is important to me. First off, it is more natural reach, as opposed to the awkward stand up and reaching backwards. Secondly, I'm able to perform a quick couple of scoops
Going nuts.
to
say
finish.
scoop.
Scoop. It's what he wrote, and it's what I said. God damn it, this is the truth. As opposed to a rough wipe that only makes the task harder as you smear shit up your ass crack. And lastly, I'm able to finish in less wipes with a cleaner result. I just wanted to thank you for your continued efforts. You are truly the Nelson Mandela of wiping. And I feel as if I am not the only person to be converted by your wisdom. I had doubts about this technique for a decade, and I can only think about all the wasted time I've spent using an inefficient wiping motion. I recommend all back wipers give it 1 week trial because the result is truly life-changing. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Daniel. P.S.
Wow.
I do not use baby wipes. I have heard nothing but horror stories about the damn... Okay, no, yeah. You had me until you started talking shit on baby wipes, Daniel. But, I think it's really wonderful. I think I was moved because it was never my intention to convert anyone.
I
Only
never
to
thought it was
explain
possible.
myself as a misunderstood soul, a victim of my own success of wiping. But
I hope that it doesn't switch back once he understands that he doesn't need to stand up to wipe from the back.
Dude's been wiping his ass his whole life. He knows what he's doing. Interestingly, Zach, I just heard, our sound guy, he's our sound intern. He's helping us out with sound. He told me today that in his house, they don't even have toilet paper. They go pure wet wipe.
Which I've never seen. Ever.
Never seen that. And frankly, I find it a little strange because I would never recommend to start wet because that's just asking for trouble. I recommend to Zach and to anyone else out there, you have to take a hybrid approach because you want to start dry and wet. So Zach, welcome aboard. Pretty strange. Zach, do you wipe from the front or the back? Can you talk into the mic?
I do the Ethan Klein method.
You serious?
Yes. I do.
Whoa.
At first, I was doing before, but I tried it out and I happen to really like it.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me? You're a
swear- I
I don't
convert?
know if he's just saying that.
I swear to you. You want me to bend over? I mean,
Yes.
I don't know what that would prove to
I
us.
don't know what that would prove.
I'm very clean.
Wait,
now.
wait. Let me get this straight, Zach.
Are you just saying this to get the
No,
job right
absolutely
here or
not.
something?
I
He wouldn't
swear to
lie
God,
about this.
I swear to
You
God.
switch.
He wouldn't lie about this, Hila. It's embarrassing.
It is very embarrassing, but baby wipes, let me tell you, save your life.
Hold on.
No,
Back
no,
up,
forget
back up,
about
back
the
up.
baby
Yeah,
wipe.
back up. Hang on. You're telling me that you wiped from the back until you heard this show, and then, based on my anecdote, you decided to lift your own balls and dick in one hand,
Yeah.
reach under them, and scoop out the shit from the front,
At 100% yes.
I cannot believe it.
and you prefer it.
I do prefer it, yes.
Dude! That's incredible!
Wait, and Ian is a front wiper?
Now, Ian, I don't know that we've ever asked Ian. Where do you wipe from, Ian?
I think we did.
I'm from the front seat.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you're a back wiper.
Wait,
right?
hold on.
person, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Dan is the odd man out here for once. And Ian, have you always wiped from the front?
No, I converted probably high school.
Are you kidding? Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what made you convert? What makes you say to yourself in the middle of your life that you're going to start lifting up your dick and balls and scooping out shit from underneath it?
I didn't know that that was possible. And then I think someone in a show said it. And I went, what? That's madness. But I tried it and I never went back.
And you think it's superior?
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Bogus.
Listen to me.
Bogus.
I am truly a prophet. I've been saying this. Dan, have you tried it? Now
You know what? I did. Yes. No, I gave it an honest go.
Did you scoop though?
There was some scooping, yeah. I mean, no, I wanted to be objective, you know. I
didn't like
tried to
it?
go into it without bias. Didn't like it.
Now, Dan, tell me, you were sitting on the John.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
It's generally where I do
and
my
then-
business, yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure you did the technique right. And then, which hand did you wipe with?
Oh, well, I'm a righty, so with the
So
right.
you lifted your balls and dick with your left hand.
Correct.
You remained seated.
Yes.
And
right.
then you went in with the right hand.
Went in underhanded technique.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I know. I think I nailed it. I think I nailed the technique, and I'm not a fan.
You may need to try the goop.
Maybe stick
technique.
an egg in there.
Yeah.
I'm down for that for sure.
You need
Let's
to
order
open your
some for the
chakras.
office. Yeah.
Well, I have
absolutely.
to tell you, this was an eye-opening
can't
development. This whole saga.
believe-
Not only was Zach a recent convert,
Yeah.
but that Ian, independent, and Ian, he's a talented young man. He's intelligent. He's got a good head on his shoulders. In high school, he said to himself, "There's got to be a better way," and he was converted from that first scoop. And I find that
I
powerful.
can't believe that we just found out 2 conversions in 1 week.
Wow. Who says that
Bravo,
we don't do
Ethan.
amazing
Bravo.
work here?
Important work.
Incredible stuff.
And I thought that we were just talking here, wasting everyone's time.
No, Ela. How many people are going to front scoop tonight? Let us know. Send us some emails. Send us your thoughts.
Podcast at hchgproductions.com, people.
All right. Well, Matt says there was another bathroom habit I did that I realized was normal 7 years ago. I was talking to members of my tennis team in my freshman year of college. Whenever I used a urinal or went pee, I would always whip out my balls along with my penis to pee. I would pull the waistband under my balls, and that always felt more comfortable and natural. And when I brought it up to my teammates, I realized I was the only one that did that among the team. I was so embarrassed, and I have since changed my habits, and I do not whip out my balls anymore to pee, but I miss it. Is this normal? Do you whip out your balls to pee or just your rod as well? I would love your thoughts. Well, Matt, I'm so happy that you brought this to me because I feel like here at the H3 podcast, we are smashing taboos. We are bringing things out to light that people don't talk about, and we are normalizing behaviors that are normal and good and just. Now, before I get it, before I get into that, Ela, I want to say that we've converted a lot of people. A lot of people have been shamed to wiping their ass from the back, which is clownish. It's ridiculous. It's not convenient. It's not as good. A lot of people have taken the time at home to sit and cup their balls and penis in their hand and to scoop under while sitting comfortably with the other hand. And they found that that's a superior method. Now, I'm not going to tell you right now that the front way is superior, even though you have to be a fucking caveman to stand up and squat and reach behind your ass and wipe side to side to clean your asshole. I'm not going to tell you that I think
Why do
one's
you have
superior.
to stand up?
But what I am saying, Ela, is that I don't think that us front wipers need to be ostracized. I don't think we need to be outcast and demeaned because we approach problems differently. Now, I come to this issue of whipping the balls out. Now, this sweet young man, Matt, was ridiculed by his teammates. Well, let me tell you, Matt, I always take my balls out. Fucking proudly. And you know why you take your balls out, Matt? Because you're smart and you know what makes sense. Now, if you just take your dick out, you got nothing to rest your pants on. Now, you're probably like me. You use a waist. It works with the elastic waist. If you're wearing an elastic waist pants, like I often do, you put the waist under your balls. Because if you just take your dick out, you have to hold. It looks ridiculous. It's like a little tic tac peeking over a fucking molehill. You need to take the balls out. You got to let it all breathe, and that's an important thing. And I personally find it superior. Now, Matt, don't let people tell you that that's not the right way to do it, because that's just an absolute, outright, disgusting, criminal conspiracy lie. It's a deep state lie, and one I won't stand for. You take your balls out along with your dick, and now everyone at home is being like, no, I'm going to try that. And then you're going to find out, I like taking my balls out. Nothing wrong with it. It is all good. Guys backstage, do you take your balls out?
You know what? It kind of depends on the
pants.
undies. Yeah,
Sure,
it depends on what you're wearing. It's situational, highly situational.
And the others?
It depends, like Dan said. If you're wearing jeans...
Into the mic.
You really have no option if you wear jeans.
Sure.
But if you're wearing like a basketball short, then yeah, absolutely.
There you go. You see
boys
that?
out.
There you go. And Ian, finally...
Never.
Oh,
Wow.
defiant.
Well, Ian, you don't have to strike that tone. I mean, we're trying to encourage
You
young
look
Matt here.
disgusted, honestly.
Ian, tone it down, all right? Not that serious, Ian. Not that serious, all right?
His balls aren't coming out.
Yeah, they're not coming. They're staying in there. Thank you, Matt, for the question, and I wish you all the best in life and in all of your ball whipping out journeys. Fat. Oh, this one was really bad for me. Fat. You guys know what a fatberg is? Eli, do you
Oh
know
my
what-
God.
Unfortunately,
Oh
I
my
do.
God.
So we've had an ongoing debate about baby wipes here on the show, and I love baby wipes. I'm a huge proponent of baby wipes, but unfortunately, this kind of started seeping into my reality that Flushable is misleading.
Yeah.
Extremely misleading.
We've learned this here during the podcast.
It's been a hard truth to swallow. A lot of people were like, "Hey, Ethan, I want you to know those aren't actually flushable," and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Suck my tiny Jewish dick."
And I have stopped flashing them, but you didn't.
Well, I think that. Let me give you an anecdote. I mean, this morning I went wet, and there's a lot of shit on it. Because
You got to do more dry then, and then
It
wet.
seemed fine.
What seemed fine?
Like it seemed ready to go, but it wasn't. But it seems like when you go wet, there's probably generally, less. What's going on with this mic? God damn, it's like all over the place. Jesus, when you go wet, I have a feeling it's nicer.
Maybe, but
When I go wet, it's fucking wild.
when
You
you
don't
see
want that. You don't.
what we're gonna see.
But you don't want a shit-covered wet wipe of mine in the trash can.
You have your own trash can.
I'm telling you, you'll smell it.
I don't think so.
We have separate bathrooms. But so apparently, there's a phenomenon of people flushing wet wipes of raw sewage, flushable, quote unquote, flushable wipes and hair, turning into such a huge cluster of shit that it's actually clogging huge city main pipelines. So the danger is actually not to your home pipes, but the danger is to the city pipes.
Everyone.
Yes. And the city is spending millions of dollars to take out these proverbial fatbergs, they're called, that I'll share with you here today. But I don't know. I mean, Chris had the perfect rebuttal to when I was like, some people flush the baby wipes, and he said, there's shit on them. And I was like, yeah, there's shit on them. Well, why don't you just take a shit in the trash can?
Well, why don't you open it up and show
I'm,
people?
I'm savoring the moment here. I'm developing here. So the Charleston water, these guys have been on a tear lately. This is the Charleston water system. These guys are killing it on Twitter. Verified and everything. They've been doing PSAs about these fucking fatbergs. So here you go. Divers swim. Now that's a hero. Forget about a mascot and a burrito getting punched. That's not courage. That's not a hero. A hero is a diver. Well, maybe it is, but I'm not going to quantify courage. But divers swim through 90 feet of raw sewage to unclog giant hairy fatberg. Can you fucking imagine you're diving through raw sewage? Damn.
I can't see this.
You see that?
Like, that looks like something from a scary movie, like a monster.
This does look like it kind of looks like my profile. Nose, mouth, chin, hair. So this is just shit. I find it interesting that sewage turns black because shit is brown, obviously, as we all know. I find it interesting that it's black.
This is so gross.
You want to take a bite of that? Would you take a bite of that? How much to take a bite of that?
I can barely look at it.
Just
on the computer.
It's spaghetti. It's marinated spaghetti. Anyway, yeah, it's awful. It is awful. So I stand corrected on the issue of flushable baby wipes. And by the way, I find it pretty whack that they can advertise it as flushable when it's clearly completely not flushable.
Yeah.
Like, literally not flushable.
How is that legal?
I mean, I find it to really be the fault of these manufacturers that they're able to get away with this deceptive marketing. Because when I buy a flushable wipe, there's a whole market for flushable wipes. I'm assuming that this is somehow a valid statement, you know.
It's crazy. I can't believe
So I don't know. I find that to be some kind of false advertising. There's so much more. Fatbergs, they're called, which is a great, lovely name. Hope you guys are hungry. Look at this is the brave fuck that goes and dives in raw sewage. I wonder what those guys get
Crazy.
paid, man.
That picture on move right.
Like that's a whole.
It looks like
Oh,
Bigfoot.
look at this crazy fuck. He's not even wearing protection. His sleeves are out. He's posing with the fatberg. His arms are exposed. His face is exposed. That's courage. It's pretty... Dude, that guy is... So, yeah. This is like a crazy operation, man. Look at it. Look at all the work they do to... They says, do you use flushable wipes in your home? Turns out they're not so flushable after all. In fact, they just caused a major citywide water pump clog in Charleston. Charleston Water says it's becoming a huge issue for them, too. We break it down tonight. Oh, wow. There's a whole investigation going on.
So what are you going to do about it?
I think I'm going to get some bidets. I think I'm going to get bidets installed. I really like these Totos. These are these crazy ones. We tried it when we were in Montreal. But I had diarrhea, so I don't know if I talked about this. I had like really crazy diarrhea, and so my asshole was super sore from wiping so vigorously. And so when I shot the water at my asshole, it hurt because I had like open wounds.
Oh, God.
So I didn't get to enjoy it that much. And then when because it's like a communal toilet, it has a fan setting. So it's, it has a dryer. First of all, it has a fan, so when you sit on it, it sucks in the air. It sucks the shit smell out of the air.
What?
I swear to you right now. But the weird thing, so it sprays your asshole. And then the problem that I had with it, frankly speaking, because everyone talks about these bidets like they're, heaven sent, and this is what I feared would happen. But water dripped down my balls. Shitty water was dripping down my balls for fuck's sake. A torrent.
You probably need to learn how to use it.
How do I avoid water shooting down my balls?
It's gonna take some learning.
Okay. I'm willing to learn. But the weird one for me, because this is in a hotel, so this has had a lot of people's shit in it. The seat was warm. Love that. The seat comes up when you approach it. Love that. But then they have a dryer setting because they know that your balls are all wet and your asshole and everything's all wet. And then the dryer smelled like it was blowing shitty air in my face.
That sounds gross.
And like not.
Why did you have your face in the toilet bowl?
I didn't, damn. It smelled like. I needed some fresh squirt water on my face.
Just a little pick me up.
But so it wasn't like my shit smell though. It was like the shit smell of like thousands before me.
Oh, yeah, it's in a hotel.
So it's blowing like shitty air, like fatberg air.
Gross.
Yeah. So that I had a problem with. But I think I'm going to go the bidet route.
I feel like we are responsible probably for telling a lot of people to use baby wipes.
Bro, with the amount of baby wipes I flush, I'm personally responsible for destroying the septic system of all of Israel and Los Angeles and New York.
So I
We've
would
literally-
like to take it back and say that I do not use them anymore.
Removing the endorsement of flushable, so-called flushable baby wipes.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna go the bidet route, the Totos.
Gotta try it.
I mean, even the thing is, I love this thought. The King of England. How did he wipe his ass? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when the king was like God, and he's got like literally gold woven dresses that he like lifts up and shits. Does someone wipe his ass? You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so.
You think that king, God's.
What do you think the Queen does of England?
Well,
probably rocking a
no,
bidet
she's
now.
more modern. She's more modern. She has a Toto.
Oh.
No, but I'm talking. This is pre-Toto. This is pre-modernity. This is God's spokesman. This is this is God, basically, the King of England. You think he wipes his own ass?
We're all human, after all.
Not King George. I bet you he had peasants like. I bet you he laid on his back and some servant fucking cleaned his asshole out.
Don't think so.
I bet you there's a historian who knows. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking Google search this. Did King George wipe his own?
I just dropped the
ass?
link. It's got a nice little illustration in there too. Although I'm not talking specifically about the King of England. But
Here, why did medieval kings have servants to wipe their butt for them? Couldn't they just do it themselves? Why does this guy act like he knows? That for top answer is what makes you think they did? Can you give me a source in this? I've never heard of it. Oh man. This is the kind of history that we need to learn about. Dan, what did you drop me here? In old times, see. Oh God, this illustration is hilarious.
that was mostly why I sent it.
Is this safe to show?
It's a drawing.
Yeah, I guess so. Look at this shit. But this is not the King of England. Do you understand? Look at her.
That's a fine upper class woman, though.
Is she peeing in a bowl?
I think so. Yeah, that's how you did it.
God,
We've come a long way.
I love how on one hand they're like so over the top with how they dress and behave, and then on the other hand she's peeing in a bowl. You know what I mean? I have a feeling the King George of England at the height of his power didn't wipe his own ass. Sorry, medieval king. Okay, here you go. There's actually I'm reading. This is important, guys. Bear with me. All right, I'm closing this. I'm out. Andrew Bentley. He said he learned about the wiping technique and he tried it out, but unfortunately on my third try with front wiping, it ended in such tragedy I had to revert back to back wiping. While I was trying to utilize the scoop technique, my wrist accidentally made contact with poo pee water.
What?
And needless to say, it solidified my trust in the tried and true method of back wiping.
How do you get...
He says, unfortunately, I have to conclude Ethan's wiping method is too dangerous.
Seconded.
Well, dude, how deep are you scooping? Like, when I say you have to lift your balls, I'm not kidding, dude.
Do you have to like lean back though?
No. Ian, do you cup your balls when you wipe back to front?
A little.
But you grab. I mean, you have to like grab your dick and balls right in one hand.
You can go around.
Ian doesn't like talking about this stuff.
Well, the way I do it is I lift my junk with one hand, I stretch it up, and I don't dunk into the toilet. That's for sure. I mean, yeah, obviously keep your hand out of the toilet bowl, dude. I mean, my God.
See, the mechanic. We need to like get a life-size mannequin and like have like a full-on demonstration.
You don't need a mannequin. I'll show you right now. you bring this up, and you scoop right under it, like that.
You got your leg up right now, though. See, this is what. Oh, Ian objects. He's got a different technique.
You want to come show us, Ian? Come show us. Ian, come in here. Is he coming? Oh God, Ian, you're being so lame. Come show us how you wipe your ass. Come on, dude. Get in here.
Wider legs and then side around. You go directly under.
Wait, what? How do you go?
You go under the balls.
Yes.
So he goes from the
spread
side.
the legs wider and go around.
Around. He goes around the mountain.
Like from here?
Well, sure.
Ian, come show us. Come on, I'm genuinely curious. This is the science episode.
He's shaking his head no. He's way too embarrassed.
I'm not blaming you. I
Well,
wouldn't
hold on.
know
Okay, well, at least
how
let
I
me
wipe.
understand, because now I'm intrigued. You go from like this? No, you
No.
go from the front. So you come like from like this, Ian?
I can't see.
I think if I had to guess, he like opens his leg more.
Oh, you open your leg super
I'm saying a
wide.
wider leg.
Yeah.
Like super wide.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you don't go under them. You go around
Wait.
them.
You sit like super wide.
Well, you got homework to do.
Wait, hold on. Do you shit with your legs that wide? Ian?
That's a wide stance you got. I don't go that wide.
Huh. Oh,
I'll just let you ponder
I
it.
understand. So you scoop it, your dick and balls to like the left. Because I put them up against my gut. And you scoop it to the left.
What?
I'm trying to understand you because you're not coming in here and showing me. All right. I'm tired of playing Pictionary with you.
The solidarity between the front wipers is cracking.
Ian, you're the worst Pictionary partner I've ever had.
Switching to back after this.
Oh.
All right, well.
Got a conversion.
Ian's mad at me today. I embarrassed him a little bit.
Forget if you've taken a shit today or not. I just for a second was like, I don't know if I've taken a shit today.
Dude,
I know I've had to shit for a couple hours, but I can hold it.
You're holding
You
it?
always
well,
have
you're
to
sitting
shit.
on it, so it helps, right?
It helps,
You
yeah.
find that?
When are you never not shitting? That should be your
Dude.
Twitter handle.
So let me tell you guys I have some new shitting updates.
Yes,
The
go
focus
for
of
it.
all of our attention.
Yes, of course.
So I was taking Metamucil, which is, as you know what Metamucil is?
Yeah, it helps you make brown.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I ran out of Metamucil, and I started taking Costco generic.
Why? Why?
Because it was there. What does it matter? Well, hold on. You're jumping to conclusions. Because since I started taking these generics, my
I can
shit
tell you look
have been...
super turned on right now.
I-
you are cute.
Dude, I talk to Ela about shit more than anything. Our common ground.
So wait, what happened with this generic?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Perfect little nuggets.
Really?
I'm talking like strong.
When do you take the
nuggets?
What time of day?
Usually I'll take 2 with every meal.
2 with every meal?
Well, you're supposed to take like 20 in a day, you know.
What?
No,
I
not
swear to God.
20.
It says take 5 times a day. on the
No.
menu.
What?
So
Too
I
much.
swear to you it says that.
That's way too much.
I agree. It's insane. I'm not a horse. I'm just a guy trying to have some clean shits.
What about Colace? Colace?
That sounds...
It's
anything with colon and...
No, it's a stool softener. You take it after you give birth to start the engine again.
Oh.
I mean, that's not you're taking like too many capsules a day. That's a lot of fiber.
Well, my shits look fucking fantastic. I want to
Really?
take photos of them.
How's the wiping?
When I shit like that, it's like
And did you get a
clean, my dude.
You have a good washlet now?
Not
No, we
yet.
haven't gotten to that yet. But I do
Oh,
want to. I want to
you
toto
got-
it up.
Yeah, it's on our list. We're doing like a gate and
Yeah, we've got a lot of work
blinds.
to do.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
this
hear
and
you.
that.
Yeah, you know. I
Privacy. I gotta get some privacy, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I do. But I am actually curious. When you have the baby,
Mm-hmm.
tell me what happens. You have the baby, and then you take the baby home, and then you're just at home with the baby?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
we were
scary?
wondering.
Yeah.